Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. We have an exciting game of Left 4 Dead all scheduled for you. We have Team 5MO from Taiwan versus the South Stars from South America.
Your in-game is bound along with your Discord.
Perfect. Should be better now.
Yeah, it's better.
And the map tonight will be Blood Harvest. And this will be a ping balance game. And it looks like both sides will be pretty equal as far as what kind of ping they're going to be facing tonight. I assume it's going to be ping balance anyways. Right now they pretty much have equal pings. Do we know if they're going to go to a second server?
Neutral? Okay, that makes sense.
Okay, so it's going to be a single game to decide tonight on a single neutral server. What do you think of Blood Harvest Map 1 coming up here, Michael?
I love it. They're starting out with the Chargers, so they do have the potential for a death charge. And people now get behind this cliff.
I do know something that throws me on this map is that the hittable outside of the hut across the bridge is actually in play, whereas in Left 4 Dead 1 that was a static asset.
No, it's not in play.
Okay, I lied. Oh, maybe that was a mod I played. Okay, I'm just going to misinform everybody.
It was a hittable for, I want to say, about a month or two.
Well, I agree with it not being in play. Makes it a little bit ridiculous.
I've seen a lot more teams opting to take a hit back there and then just push the tank all the way forward. So it'll be interesting to see if they do that this game.
Looks like we're just waiting for 5MO to ready up. And then we will get this game underway.
They're just encouraging each other. So much love in this game.
I've never felt so much love in a Left 4 Dead match.
I love the universe.
You know, I've never actually played a neutral server game where both teams had high ping. I can only imagine that the tank arms get even longer in this circumstance.
That'll be really interesting. If they push, or if they don't push forward, they might just get wrecked in that little house in the long runs.
Yeah, we'll have to see where this tank spawns.
Sorry that I'm stuffing my face right before the game starts. If anybody in the chat is mad about it, please subscribe to Vanille with Twitch Prime to show how mad you are. Have you seen the spawns coming from behind the mountains before?
I have not. How exciting.
It's hectic.
I assume they added an infected ladder somewhere along those lines, somewhere along that side.
No, you have to jump up at the very back of the mountain. Where
Okay.
those two little rocks are.
I see. Yep.
Jump, slide, and curve to the left. Also, I think for 2 or 3 of the maps, there's set tanks, so it's going to be the exact same tank every map for everybody playing.
Is this one of those maps?
I don't think so. Can you confirm? Is this a set tank spawn map? I think for map 2 it's supposed to be like 70. Map 3 something around there too.
It's not set spawn, only map 2 and 3.
So 85% should definitely get pushed.
If it wasn't already confirmed, it's only map 2 and 3 that have set tank spawns. There was a very exciting tank spawn on this map, where it spawned just across the bridge and the tank could push in.
You mean they're at one end of it and tanks at the other?
Yep.
That's kind of fun.
Oh, a little bit. It's also a little awful, but if you have any practice playing on this side, it's actually not undoable. It's just pretty bad with those trees. The heavy foliage.
Where do you take it for that? You just fight it around the little picnic table?
Yeah, basically. Or you push into it on the bridge.
Might as well.
Just trade punches and then hope you don't have the SIs out.
Kyo is back. Should be going live. Here we have Charger, Jockey, Spitter on the left side, and Hunter on the right side. Let's see how they rocket these in.
I assume they're absolutely going to go for this death charge.
Yeah, no doubt. It seems pretty much lined up already with that rocket.
Reloading. Reloading.
Looks like they gave up on the death charge. They're just going for damage there. Charger did fail, but a little bit of damage going in the back. Overall, a good shutdown by the survivors, though.
Yeah, really well taken. Only 17 damage on the affected side.
This is always the part where I saw teams get tested in their common clearing ability. If they could beat it to the bridge, beat the attack to the bridge. Hunter did fall off. Attack Ooh, a lot more damage than I'd expect going on there. Smoker getting a nice pull back and a tri-boom going off.
They made it just in time, but didn't really have to clear on the tongue. That's a lot of damage.
Yeah, that would have been absolutely no damage too if that tongue got cleared fast.
Reloading. Weapons. Reloading. I'm reloading.
Tackling in. Charger getting some nice punches, but the charge did miss. These boomers are going to make it a little bit harder for the servers to push forward. I don't know if there's going to be another attack before the tank. They might save.
I don't think there will be another attack before tank, but them hitting early there makes it kind of awkward to push tank.
Reloading.
That's pretty good. Survivor's just gonna run back.
Tank in the hands of Slay on Team SA, or Team South Stars rather. Looks like Kyo, is that how you pronounce that?
Mm-hmm.
Crashed on South Stars. He was going to be the hunter. He's currently spawned up on top of the hut. This pull should be easily cleared, and Jockey I expect to be cleared quickly too.
They basically just want to send the hit to get a boom, though. Hope the survivors stay there for a brutal double or triple boom.
Reloading. Reloading.
How do you feel about Lewis not taking pills here?
I think it's high risk, high reward kind of play. I assume he'll take him as soon as stuff comes in though.
This is it.
Oh, he just did, yeah.
I'd say high risk, low reward. The slow bleed.
Yeah, you know what? I'll agree with that.
I'm reloading.
You can potentially get an extra set of pills because you could bleed those pills all the way out. A nice hit going on outside. Charger landing for a little bit of separation. Almost gets 2 pounds.
Survivor should push here.
I go both ways with it. You can easily eat rocks out here.
Better grab everything I can.
But if they play tight, they can definitely make this work.
They're 1-3.
Reloading.
SI is about to be fully up. Tank did find one in Francis.
Oh, that's the wipe.
Yep, that's the wipe.
Really well played to just drop as soon as he saw one separated. Commit on that.
Yeah, and I believe moving forward they still had some common up there, so he would have gotten help either way.
This is going to hell real fast. Help!
So Team 5MO does not have anyone set up behind the rocks. Looks like the entire attack's going to be from the front here.
Reloading.
Oh, I stand corrected. Oh, maybe I don't. Looks like there's gonna be a sneaky jockey coming from behind though.
Sorry, I thought that ready up was going to take longer. I really like hitting from behind here.
Yeah, you would.
People all want to look uphill.
Ooh, nice cap landing there. But the spit looks like it just barely missed, unfortunately. But the jockey's gonna rectify the situation anyways. Jockey taking Bill for a ride through the spit. That's an enormous amount of damage.
Yeah, Spit was, he was, I don't know, laying right on the side of it, but everybody else got a piece of it. Instead of the one person it was intended for.
Funny how that works out. Not like haha funny, but the other kind of funny.
Upsetting?
A little surprised that charger actually landed.
I guess Lewis had to make the choice of clearing his teammate or shooting the charger. Selfless.
Well, it's good to Lewis. That boomer narrowly missed in front. That could have been a lot more damage. We have a distraction jockey going on in the trees. And this tank's just about to be up. It looks like the survivors are positioning themselves to push it, though. Perhaps. We'll see what they do. And I think this is a good call. With the whole hit up, it's a good idea to go back.
Yeah, definitely. They can draw the common out, push it later. But with 2 bleeding, they definitely want to push.
I'm reloading.
Lewis almost eating a rock for free.
Weapons here.
Now this is what I like to see. Oh, just kidding. 4 survivors in the hut, but they did land a boom.
Reloading.
They actually have 3 survivors bleeding now.
I like the way the strike up's set up. You have the smoker behind the tree in the front. Charger's going to come from the hut.
I'm reloading.
And smoker in the wayfront. 3 different directions, and it does land. Oh, almost a death charge,
What
too.
a hit.
Look how close it was to being a death charge. Unless there's like an invisible wall there or something.
So forced and slow. Everything landed at pretty much the same time.
Yeah, and from different directions. That was a great hit.
Reloading.
They found an extra set of pills. Fortunate for them. They're all fast now, all high HP. Tank finds his target immediately. That's not great for the survivors. Throughout all this, those survivors are doing good damage to the tank. It could die.
Wait, Francis was still up? Did he ledge and then unledge?
Yeah, I think he unledged.
Same tri-cap.
And that's that. Some nice SI support coming in for
Really
Team
nice
5MO.
impacted play by 5MO. Well, that was the same cap, right? Jockey, Smoker, Charger as the big one at the house.
Need a little help over here.
It was Jockey. No. Sorry, it was Smoker, Hunter, Charger.
Hmm.
Well, pressing tab here, looks like we have some roster changes. There we go, quickly corrected. What do you think about this opening hit?
I think it's perfect. Exactly what you want. If you want to get early damage. It's just a matter of not being baited back into the safe room.
Yeah, it's a tricky part, huh?
Lewis ready to shoot through the wall. Kiyomi going for the shutdown.
And actually some surprising success for how well baited that was looking to be.
Yeah, it looked like that was getting... Like, I actually said shutdown thinking it was shut down. But Chargers, Hunter landed right next to each other in spit.
Probably the ping has a lot to do with attacks like that landing. Boomer going for my favorite Boomer spot and landing one. Some nice damage concentration on Francis. He took a long ride with that jockey while he was boomed.
That's about 70 damage off a rolling hit.
Here they come.
Nice shutdown on that Charger. That could have been big damage. So pretty much just an ineffectual attack. We'll see if they throw the jockey Boomer in here. Looks like they will. Some solid play there from 5MO to shut that all down. Although I can't say it's that hard to shut down attacks when you're playing up here.
Some teams have had not much luck with it. In this tournament, at least.
Reloading!
Bill's either baiting or having a little bit of trouble platforming.
Well,
Well, the best baits are the ones you do by accident, aren't they?
they have one or two more hits before they can go trigger tank. But it doesn't look like the SI want to send it.
Definitely looks like they're saving for coming around the corner.
So 65% tank is through the doors, right outside on that train. And people like to fight it on that train.
You're saying if they go downstairs or upstairs?
Downstairs all the way to the end, and then the train that's immediately to your left when you exit.
I see.
It's going back for the Yuzi.
Ah, very good. We'll see if saving this attack was worth it in just a second here.
Some nice bit damage.
Yeah, not a bad hit, just not the devastator you'd hope for an attack you saved, or you could have gotten two in the meantime.
Does force another survivor to eat pills during taking it, though. Tank is up in
Excellent
the
boom
hands
to
of
open it up.
Money, get good.
Money, money.
And he's rolling it right in. 2 boom is all he wanted. Francis couldn't get onto the ladder, so he's actually getting punished for it.
Some excellent separation in front for the tank. This can be a free down.
And his SI hasn't even gone in yet. This is looking like a wipe.
Yeah, unless we see some big heroics here from Lewis, this is gonna be a wipe.
Guys, I need
He's looking heroic.
And now he's gonna have 2 more SI to deal with. Boomer gonna rain in from the top. Being solo boom's not gonna help things at all. And that's gonna be it. Jockey eventually finds his target.
That was a really nice effort by Kalank. They say that.
Okay, Kalank? Callan C?
That sounds right.
I like that decision the tank made. He saw 2 boomed, he saw a lot of horde, he had SI up, he went right in. And then the SI patience was great as well. Sometimes the best thing to do with a hunter is just be really scary with growls.
Yeah, I'm surprised they got hit in that little room, and then by the time they pushed out, there was already a boomer set up top.
Yeah, that boomer rushed to get up there. I was watching that. 5MO looks like they're going to opt for a little bit more of a traditional staircase hit. As traditional as that is.
reloading.
Extremely traditional. Get good getting the pick through the wall.
Yeah, admin's definitely going to have to review that one. How could he have known that SI is going to spawn on the other side of that wall that SI commonly spawn behind?
Only taking 2 damage from the first hit as compared to what, 80 from the other team?
Well, that's why they're stars. That's why there's all that money in their name.
True, true. Boomer shut down before the hit even goes in.
Nice insta clear on the hunter. Smoker going to be cleared as well.
Pulled him onto the ramp so he didn't get the 40 damage pull. Or any.
Didn't get the any damage pull.
Nope.
Charger did save through that attack. We now have a spitter, a jockey, and ooh, what's the next one going to be? A bomber.
Charger's really mapping this out in his head.
He's visualizing the attack.
You are an idiot.
Do you think that's what he visualized?
No, not at all. Southstars look really comfortable in this spot.
I'm really excited that this boom landed because that boomer was looking for it the entire time.
Reloading.
But yeah, this survivor play so far has been on point. Of course, the test is going to be how they play the tank. And probably a decent hit before that too. We'll see how if 5MO opts to save this next one. It looks like they aren't. It looks like they're going to keep throwing them in. I like that actually. I like just going forward, you know, rolling the dice every time.
If survivors get set up outside after pushing forward, it can be a really oppressive spot for the tank.
Looks like 5MO is going to opt to actually do exactly the opposite of what I just said, and they're going to set up for just outside of the store. Oh, as they said, it went 2 are out.
Jockey!
That could have been pretty nasty, actually. The Charger looks like he got stuck on those stairs.
Yeah, Southstar sprinted right over there.
I like those types of calls. Just run into the corner. Turn around, run into the corner.
Seemed well practiced.
Yeah, well coordinated.
Son of a
They put in the hours.
So this is the type of setup you envisioned as far as playing on top of the trains?
Yeah.
I like the idea from 5MO there. They almost got the dual cap in the back there with Charger support. Just didn't quite land. Again, excellent survivor play by Southstars. Tank did a good job burning its first pass to avoid chip there. Only a little under 200 chip.
Ah, the early pull. Really quickly cleared by Southstars.
We do have the tank commit coming in.
What? Francis jumping into him. A pity punch.
Perhaps. Oh, it was looking all right in the front here, but they're doing a nice job running away.
Yeah,
That's
tank's
gonna
in
be it for this tank.
They did a really good job of maintaining distance while collapsing on him. He didn't get the turnaround.
Except for that opening punch from Francis. I would agree.
He just dropped directly on top of him.
Intimidation tactics, perhaps.
I'm reloading.
Let's get up that ladder.
Reloading. Reloading.
That's unfortunate.
Well, we'll see. When there's a wish, there's a way.
Francis,
Alright, there's no way. Never mind.
that was great.
4 green survivors entering the safe room.
Weapons
Pills consumed.
Jockey! Whoa, Jesus!
It's gonna be a big health bonus to chip away at for 5MO.
Same thing could happen for the other team on the next map, though, so hopefully it does. Make this a game.
You know me, I always root for the blowouts.
Don't.
I want a game to be over on map 1.
Griffin, what do you think of this opening hit?
I think if if you can bait the bait, outbait the baiters, you can get some massive damage. Nice enclosed hallway. And they have a charger and a spitter ready to go. If they had another nice capper like a hunter, I think they'd be in a better spot. But Jockey Smoker's not so bad.
This is the other map with the set tank spawn at 75%, which is all the way through that tunnel, right on top of those trains. Or some teams opt to take it back to the standard spot. It seems like preference more than anything.
Well, presumably the tank can get the login if you're playing it over here. You play it forward, rather.
Yeah, he usually gets it in, but it's pretty awkward to get it on top of the train.
Yeah, that's true.
Reloading.
Some more good survivor play from South Stars.
Yep. Skeeted the jockey, insta-cleared the smoker, shut down the charger while it was charging. Only taking damage from a free spit.
That sounds right to me. We'll go with that.
Reloading.
Boomer going to be rocketing from the back, looks like. By rocketing, I mean walking it in.
Wobbling in and arcing.
Nice
And
charge
that's a
landing.
huge hit. Not much damage for a double charge while somebody's jockeyed into her boom. Actually thought that was going to be a lot more. But I guess it all converged in the same corner.
Yeah, some good clears and they were out of there. No spitter, no problem.
Guess I'll try the shotgun. Reloading.
Every time I've seen this tank, there's a chip Uzi outside.
Weapons here.
That's a nice
A
charge
really
in
nice
front.
coordination. Got the death spit as well.
Reloading.
So for your South, oh, do you think they're going to take it back? They're going to play it forward.
Weapons here.
Reloading.
Looks like back. You may not want to risk their lead with a miracle hittable.
Yeah, that makes sense. You get a decent lead, you just start playing safe. There's a tri-cap available for this tank. Looks like it might be pushing in with it. Maybe just for a rock here?
Thunder's got Francis.
No, looks like a full commit.
Long arms to start it off too.
That's going to be all of the SI support down though. So this is all up to the tank.
It's going for a slog immediately.
Looks like he's just trying to get out. That Bill up top though is going to make his life a little painful.
Reloading.
It's good focus by South Stars to take him down before he made it to the log.
Overall, though, I'd say that's pretty good damage for SI going in immediately.
Yeah, circumstantially, it's good damage. Just I disagree with throwing the SI in like that. As casters, I must criticize, you know.
Yeah, of course.
This game's so
you
easy
cannot
when you're
do
flying around in free look.
Pass.
Yeah, that's exactly right.
Charger missing.
Reloading.
Francis stands still as the charger slides by him.
Some advanced juking, just standing still.
I'm reloading. I'm reloading.
I'm sure on a neutral server, the team that plays on high ping more has a huge advantage.
Yeah, I'd imagine so as well.
And I think Spanish players are more likely to play on high ping than Asian.
They're chipping away. That's decent damage. These pills are going to help out a lot, though. Decent
It's only
attack could
being
have
left
Zoe
with the
down.
horde.
Reloading.
Depending on the quality of this hit, this might be the last attack.
Sending a big charger in from the front, or from the back.
Ooh, unfortunately, that spit just goes right through the bridge. But still, a lot of damage, potentially a wipe.
Yeah, Lewis is dead.
This is going to hell real fast.
They're not going to be able to get that pickup. See if Jockey Charger can close this out. Or Common. Just Common close this out.
Charger on by himself now.
Help me.
This is 5 MO's chance for a comeback, though.
Yeah, some tight survivor play here, and we've got a game on our hands. Southside's just doing a great job until they got a little sloppy towards the end there. I see that happen a lot after the thing gets shut down.
I think it was just the chaos when I think 2 went for pills and the other 2 were more almost hoarded. One was going for the event.
Incoming. Got him. Reloading.
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 Griffin, what do you want to see here?
A wipe.
Me too.
Actually, no, I don't want to see a wipe. I want to see an excellent shutdown.
Charger. I'm reloading.
Well, I wouldn't call that an excellent shutdown. Or shutdown at all. I would call it a decently abated attack.
Still healthy.
Still
As
healthy.
long as they don't
Still
take
green.
80 damage in this tunnel, they're ahead.
I'm grabbing this shotgun.
Reloading.
Infected don't have the charge of that
I'm reloading.
5 MO had last round, though.
Reloading.
So I won't expect them to take as much damage.
Boomer, Hunter, Spitter, Smoker.
Smoker from the front, Hunter from the side, Spitter from the same place as Hunter. Just kidding, Smoker from the right. Not too bad, still healthy.
M2ing the Spitter to death. Good BM.
You just have to show that spitter who's boss.
Reloading. Reloading.
So I feel like you lied to me, Michael. You told me some players take it up front, but both these teams are opting to take it back.
Maybe it's a 10% chance.
Through this door.
I like that boomer spot. Nice little boom.
The horde all came in very quickly though, so if he commits on this, it's going to be dried up.
Five Mo did a good job there of managing their common while getting the rock skate.
Yeah, I almost thought Lewis was going to eat that.
Like most tanks go for those window rocks, but Keo being very patient.
Probably an
And it could-
early pull for a punch. There it is.
Yep.
Francis flying away though.
This looks bad for Zoe.
They can still eat a miracle hittable.
They can, but they got a good amount of damage down on the tank, all things considered.
If they can shut down the next round of SI, they can definitely come back here. Good
Here comes that
rotation.
miracle hittable. This where it gets
Nope.
hairy.
Cool. That's it. Really well played by Silent Stars.
Yeah, that tank did a great job getting out just the right time, getting the log up, and then rotating it all the way around survivors with the SI support.
I need a hand, people. Help me.
I guess I'm surprised at that wipe. Didn't expect that at all.
Me either, honestly, but
Need some help
double
over
charge,
here.
jockey, everything just landed. Both teams have actually had some really impressive SI hits.
I think the thing that made the difference though so far in this game is the survivor play on last map, or sorry, map 2 from South Stars.
Yeah, definitely.
All right, all I want to see from this attack is a 25 damage bounce. Smoker, Hunter, Spitter, Boomer.
Looks like they just want to clear out all the common.
Understandable. Common and pretty scary.
Boomer's in a pretty good spot for this.
Looks like he lost his spawn though. That's Boomer shut down, Spit's free, and another good shutdown from South Stars. That was a quality team skeet, 70-108. You like it when your whole team's shooting.
Oh yeah, 72, 108, 70. Francis underneath blocking spawns while the other three are on top blocking spawns and chipping.
There's a tri-cap available. Treasure Hunter Jockey. While this tank plays with its log. Ooh, that's a nice roll, but it looks like that log's gonna be kind of out of play now.
Car's in an awkward spot. I think he gives up on that. Tank has lost 3k before even getting in. Ledged.
That's gonna be
That's
helpful.
good for them. That's really good for them if they can shut this tank down.
Need a little help over here. Reloading.
Jockey killed through the roof. Big charge forward on Zoe.
Help me!
I'm in trouble.
Tank unfortunately moved the log. Zoe pushing the tank while the team picks up.
And the tank 500 HP remaining, just sort of playing up in the trees. If survivors push forward would be not the worst call, but the log's still up front actually.
Reloading.
I think as soon as this comment gets cleared out, they're gonna have a little bit of pressure on the tanks to be over.
Yeah, it looked like he was just going for a miracle hittable through that hole. This is a neutral server game, so I think they have to basically quad them to win this.
There's the track.
Yeah, that seems right. And quad them pretty soon too. I guess, or get much better survivor play. There are a lot of points available on this map.
Reloading. Reloading.
Yeah, what is the total? 900? Looks like 850, 900. They do have the quad though. Hunter, Smoker. Wait, that's a spitter. Or lad.
The captain is a charger. Reloading.
Server dying? Charger, I think, landed on Zoe. Zoe's still standing through the whole thing. Griffin dead?
Reloading.
You wish. They need an enormous amount of damage to have a chance. Nice skeet.
Looks like they're just gonna get in with about this bonus.
Well, there's always this last hit on the bridge. That usually does very little.
Triple death charge.
Safe house ahead.
They have the charger.
Dream's
It's a triple
alive.
death charge.
Jockey. Charger.
Reloading. Move it.
Still could be a triple death charge.
Still could be
Triple death
with this
pounce.
hunter.
Reloading.
Okay.
Single death claw.
respect that Hunter play.
So unfortunately, this game is already over, but maybe 5MO can pull together and make the gap a little smaller.
Before game, both teams said they didn't want to play finale, but they might change their minds if this becomes close.
Seems a little BM to be the losing team that agreed not to play finale to change your mind later on. But you know what? As a caster, I'm for it.
I'm for it.
Reloading! Reloading!
Hunter Boomer immediately shut down. Smoker getting a long pull through the spit.
Kind of curious to see how Southstar is going to play this tank. They're going to commit to hittables as hard as 5MO did. If they're going to go for more SI-oriented play.
Reloading!
What a log! That was so close to landing on Bill.
Yeah, the other tank had a really insane log too, but it's not connecting. Wow, the car!
Reloading!
And it doesn't land.
Reloading.
I got blue balls. Tank's committing before taking 3K chip. Oh no,
Oh
going
no,
back to the car.
He's going for another round with hittables.
Holy! I
Hittables like
I
this, I
respect
don't
this.
disagree. Yeah. Go for it, tank.
Reloading.
Round four. Oh!
Wow.
Reloading!
Okay, the angle I had, it looked way closer, but it wasn't. I just wanted him to keep doing that, honestly.
Yeah, this is probably a better call though. And of course, if he gets a hit over the not gonna happen though. Nice corner from the tank. 1,000 health left on this tank. But he is in the
only
trees. It's a little
flying
trickier
away.
to hit him.
Really good damage by the tank. It's punching everybody a mile away. Should have stuck with the log in the car.
This hurts.
Yeah, he almost landed that last B-hop punch too.
Weapons here!
Grabbing some pills.
Rocket charge missing. Stumble and spit though.
Stumble out of spit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Reloading!
If you were Team 5MO, you got in the safe room, and the score was 2.2 to 2.8. Would you call finale? Or 2.2 to 2.6? Yeah.
No, I would stick to what I said, but as a caster, I'm for that decision. So I would call it now.
Unfortunately, score is not going to be that close.
Still at least one more potent attack available too.
Up the stairs.
Ghost SI setting up behind at the moment. Jockey out in front.
Mini events of 60 common starting now. There's really no incentive for them to go forward until this is over.
Other than that little bit of bleed, yeah. Agreed.
Just stay in this room forever.
I think I hurt something bad. Real bad.
Nice bit of separation on Bill getting the pounce in the back, but the charger missed. So overall, good shutdown from 5MO, but too little, too late, I believe.
I might be wrong, and it might not have been an agreement to not play Finale. It might have just been Keo saying "fuck Finale." No, that's true too.
Keep them out! Lock that door! Reloading! Woo, baby, all right!
I feel like crap.
So that was 5MO versus South Stars. South Stars taking it by about a little over 1,000 points on a neutral server Blood Harvest game. This has been Michael and Griffin casting tonight. Have a good evening.
Thank you for joining.